Recording, yeah.
So hi everyone. I'm sorry for last time. It was like really unavoidable, and we didn't have any internet, so that was crazy for me and for my kids, all of us. But let's see. So today, as we discussed before, I'm going to make tapioca pudding or sabudana kheer, and what we will do is, what I have done is, in my YouTube video I had said no soaking. It is still no soaking. If you forget to soak, don't worry about it. But this time what I did is I just soaked it for half an hour, 45 minutes, just normal high. This is half a cup of sabudana, half a cup of tapioca, and I just soaked it for like I think 45 minutes in normal water, and it's a little bit sticky because I just soaked it. Um, Normal for half a cup of tapioca, I've taken half a cup of sugar, couple of tablespoons of ghee, some raisins, golden raisins, some slivered almonds, and milk. And I added some saffron strands in this milk. This is not hot milk. You can take a little bit of warm milk, but I did not take any hot milk today. It's just milk. And I put some saffron strands in it, cardamom powder, and that's about it. I'm going to add some water later, but that's about it right now. So I had put my instant pot on saute mode, um, on high pressure, and I'm going to add my ghee to it. So because it was already on hot, I mean I had put it on hot, saute mode before, it will be really hot now, and the ghee has started to melt. Now I am adding some slivered almonds to it and some golden raisins. Nuts, obviously it is your choice, whichever nut you want to add to it. And just a quick stir. Now, if you think that you want to make it like vegan or something, give me 1 second. Don't do that. So what you can do is, instead of milk, you can take coconut milk, normal coconut milk, canned coconut milk, if you don't want, if you want it dairy free. So coconut milk also works the best. And all these tips are there on my YouTube channel, also in the description box. So coconut milk is one of the best options. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to turn the saute mode off, because this is very hot now. We don't want to burn our tapioca. We don't want to burn our sabudana. So I'm just going to add the milk first. This is 2 cups of milk.
Kirti, would that be a whole milk or skimmed milk? What would you suggest?
I just took 1%. So you can, I mean, if you like the creamy, then yes, whole milk is obviously recommended. But it honestly doesn't make a lot of difference. So I just put my organic the organic low fat milk. This is what I use. There are people, I also, if I have like a party, or I'm cooking it for like for a bigger crowd, or for my orders, I will always use the whole milk. So because that obviously becomes more creamy.
Yeah, the
So
taste is
today
different.
we are going to eat it, so I don't want to have
Yeah.
uh, so I'm using just the normal milk. Now let's add the sugar. It's half a cup of sugar, and you just stir it so it is dissolved perfectly. nicely dissolved. I'm just going to put the saute mode on, because after putting the milk, obviously the instant pot's temperature, it went down. So I'm just going to stir it for a minute or so. Abhijit, can you please help me? And now I'm adding the sabudana.
You don't have to wait for the milk to boil.
No, 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 not at all. Not at all. Sabudana doesn't take really long for cook, but it takes a little while to double. So after doing this, we are going to keep it in our instant pot for like around 25 to 30 minutes. Not okay. I'm going to. I don't want to confuse you.
No, yeah.
So
Hi, Radhika. You're mute.
and I'm going to add just a pinch of salt. Okay, it makes a lot of difference with that pinch. Just a pinch, obviously, not a lot.
That won't split the milk, Kirti?
It won't. So I'm just adding literally like a small pinch. It enhances those all the sweet flavors. So usually I add a pinch of salt in every sweet. It definitely enhances the taste. And now just turn off the saute mode. And if you guys remember, last time I had said that I use the red ring for all my sweet dishes. So I'm just putting the lid on. It's on sealing mode, manual or pressure cook mode for 5 minutes. And I'm going to do low pressure. So it's on low. It's not on high pressure. So I just click the pressure button and change it to low pressure. So that's the reason the milk will not split. That's the reason the sabudana will be soaked perfectly in the milk. If you want, you can add a little bit of water. But today I took like to 1% milk, so there is a lot of water inside already. So if you think, and I mean, when you're using the whole milk, please add half a cup of water to it. So it will be a little bit thinner. So that's about it for our sabudana kheer. We are going to wait for it to come to pressure, and I'll tell you what we do next for the sabudana kheer. So what we are going to do for our suji ka halwa. Give me 1 minute. Can you put the? So I have put 3 cups. I took around 3/4 cups of rava or suji. And what I did is I put it in microwave for like 3 to 4 minutes in for 1 minute interval. So every 1 minute I took it out, just stirred it a bit and put it back. So it is for like 3 to 4 minutes. It is already roasted. You can obviously roast it in instant pot, but to make it little quicker, I did this today. So, but we are still going to roast it in the ghee in our instant pot. So this is 3/4 cup of rava, 3/4 cup of sugar. Again, couple of tablespoons of ghee, slivered almonds, same golden raisins. Okay, so one thing I forgot to add here which I'm going to add later also. It's okay. It doesn't make any difference. Usually people prefer putting cardamom powder later. So I'm going to put cardamom powder in our kheer also later. So same with our suji ka halwa also. We'll put cardamom powder also. And again a pinch of salt. And for around 3/4 to 1 cup of suji, I have taken 3 cups of hot water. So let's see, because hot water, obviously, we all know, even the upma, we prefer that it is hot before we putting the rava in it. So वो फूल जाता है. I mean, it, yeah, obviously it doubles in size. So what I did is I put my instant pot on saute mode right now, and I'm going to put the ghee in it, and let's wait. um in normally I always tell all of you that please wait till the instant pot of the saute mode turns hot, but not for any sweet, because they tend to burn like this. It will be gone.
Yes.
So we are not going to wait. It's just that we are going to wait for that ghee to melt a little bit, and I'm going to put my suji in it. So I'm going to just saute it for a minute or two. And meanwhile, the hot water, in that hot water, I'm going to add the sugar. So the sugar is dissolved completely in the hot water. So let this just roast. And let me put the hot water here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the saute mode, turn it on again, and adjust the pressure to low saute. So we don't want it on high saute, otherwise it will be like really hot and the suji will just burn. So here I just took the hot water and I'm going to add the sugar in it. Along with the sugar, I'm just going to add some milk. It's nothing but like a couple of tablespoons of milk. And again, as you know, I had put the saffron strands in the milk. So it's the same milk. And I'm just going to give a quick stir. So the sugar is melted completely in the hot water.
Kirti, can you please remind me the ratio?
Yes, it's 3/4 cups of suji, roasted suji, to 3/4 cups of sugar, and 3 cups of water. So now I wish you guys, ladies, were here. I can feel like nice aroma here of that roasted suji. And to that, now I'm going to add my dry fruits, roasted. The suji had changed the color a bit. See, it was white. I don't know. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Now it is like little bit like pinkish brownish.
Yeah.
So this is the perfect time for us to add the sugar mixture. And as said before, a pinch of salt. Turn off the saute mode on manual or your pressure cook mode. 3 minutes. Manual high, it's again high. So this pressure cooker is done, it's on zero. I'm going to just turn off or cancel it, because otherwise the instant pot will keep cooking. We don't want it to keep just cooking it. I'm going to wait till the pin drops down and then open it. So it's natural release, we don't want to release it instantly. First of all, it has a lot of liquid in it, it will just come up. So number one is that it has liquid in it. Number two is the tapioca needs some time for it to double in size. So we are just going to make it sit in the instant pot till the pin drops. But if you saw, because the pot was hot, and because even if it was, the milk was not really, I mean, it was not hot. Still, the pressure was really, I mean, it came to pressure really quickly, because we had put the saute mode on for a little while, and we kept on going back and forth saute mode. So it makes a lot of difference when the instant pot is coming to pressure. So we are going to wait for these two now. And so if you have any questions, let's see. Or I'm not sure.
No, this you explained it all so simple and nice. And sweet is something that we all like, right? And since this is simple, it'll be easy to try out and see how it comes.
Exactly the similar way last time somebody had asked about upma also, uppit also is the same way. But for upma, I usually make it just for a minute and not for 3 minutes.
Why is that?
Because sugar takes a little while to melt. So that's the reason we put it little longer. But
Mm,
in upma there is no sugar.
mm, mm.
So rava, it doesn't. If the rava is roasted well, the suji is roasted well, it doesn't really take a lot of time for it to cook.
Okay. So even
Uh,
for the upma, the combination, the ratio is the same, three
the
fourth
same.
cup. And
Yes.
and Kirti, have you tried the semia upma?
Yes.
Is the same ratio
Um,
included?
you know what? It does. I don't have it like on my top of my head right now, but
Yeah.
yes. आपल्याकडे आहे ना शेवाळ्याचं खीर? Yeah, yeah. Actually, yes.
The same thing?
But again, roasting is very important.
Yeah. Okay.
So that is very important.
Yeah.
um uh, uh, and as I said last time also, if you think that see all these sweets, if you we are, I mean, I'm sure you all are like good cooks, so usually it takes a little while for it to soak. So even if today I see a lot of water in it, just wait for some time. Just don't put saute mode on, and just try to reduce the quantity. Just wait for some time.
It'll
So
evaporate by itself.
it absorbs, the food absorbs that water.
Okay.
So even for last time I had made gobi or cabbage patta gobi sabji,
Mm-hmm.
and somebody told me but there is water in it. I said please wait for some time, so that sabji will absorb that water.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah.
you
And
shared that link of cabbage, I think, in the chat. I'm yet to make that, and when I make it, I'll post a picture for you, Kirti. Uh,
so easy. So if
Yes,
you
I need
think
to
that
make it too.
6 minutes are too much for you, it's okay to put it like a 4 or 5 minutes.
yeah,
I mean,
because
if you like little crunch in it,
yeah.
so just put it for 4 or 5 minutes.
Okay. Because I'm constantly looking for faster recipes because, sometimes you are always on a time crunch if you don't plan ahead, right? Sometimes it happens if I don't plan, the day is chaotic. So then,
I I'm not a planner. I used to be, but not anymore. So I think that's the reason Instant Pot came to my rescue.
Yeah, yeah, that's very helpful. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Especially with the mess. There is no mess cooking with Instapot, which,
right.
pressure cooker, if the water is more, it all comes out, right? And then we are rushing to the stove to put all the paper towels around and just contain that water or
Have to sit. I mean, you have to be there around
yeah.
to rescue it if need
Yes.
be. So even
That's true.
for cauliflower sabzi,
Yeah.
um, I put it like 0 minutes, and it was like perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
So zero manual, and it was completely. I mean, it was done in no
Oh,
time.
you can do something like that. Zero manual. I never.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, I should get it.
Even broccoli, if you like steamed broccoli, so steamer is again, sometimes I don't have a steamer handy or anything,
Hmm.
so just put zero manual,
Hmm. Okay.
low pressure of course.
Today, what I learned something new is I have never noticed the saute mode has a high pressure and a low pressure. I always, I just go by the default. And today, when you said something about low, because I have seen things burn, uh, and
Right.
and and catch down, right? The stickiness of down. So that's a good one. And Kirti, one thing that I have not figured out even after so many tries, and it has nothing to do with the sweets, is steaming beans. I don't want it too crunchy. I want it cooked, but I've not gotten the exact time on Instapot as to how to cook beans.
I mean, you're talking French beans, right?
French beans, French
Yeah.
beans. Yeah.
So yeah, I usually make it like 2 minutes manual.
Okay,
Sabzi you're talking about, or just steaming?
just steaming beans. And do you put not even steaming, even boiling is okay, but I want the beans to be cooked well, and I'm not able to get that
2 minutes is good. 2 minutes manual is good.
with water in it.
With water in the pot,
Content.
not on the steamer.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Let me try
on
that.
the in the pot inside, like in the inner pot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I should
Yeah,
try.
honestly, we don't eat French beans, but once or twice. And you know what? In beans, whenever I put it in the rice, it cooks perfectly.
The pulao kind of things,
The
you mean.
pulao kind of rice, yeah. So, but that times it's 6 minutes because there is
Uh,
rice, there are other veggies and
yeah.
everything. But just for beans, I would do 2 minutes.
Okay.
But as I said, don't put water in it.
Yeah, yeah. You should put it.
Put the steamer.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's good.
So, Radhika ji, you have anything?
No, I joined late, so sorry about that. I was making the breakfast for the kids, so
No, no, no.
I'll go through the video because I'm interested in the Sabudana kheer. Everybody loves that in my house.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So I don't know when you joined. We started like 10-15 minutes, I think.
yeah. I think I got some of it, but I missed just the beginning part of it. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And Deepthi, do you have any questions?
No, I'm good. Good, Kalai. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
Already Kirti is explaining very well. Yeah.
Yes, yes, actually she's
Yeah.
on point. So we we
Next
wouldn't have
time, what do you think we should cook if we are doing it like on a Sunday or something? I was thinking a cheesecake.
Yeah, that
okay.
would be awesome. Yeah.
Please do it. And I would
Wow,
certainly love it.
Please.
cheesecake in Instapot. I'm interested then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
interested too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cheesecake.
Very simple.
Okay, let
Yeah.
me tell everybody about it. Yeah.
That would
Simple.
be very, very nice. Yeah.
Cheesecake, and I don't know what.
Okay.
Maybe cheesecake doesn't take a lot because so it's very easy. Just a little bit of prep. That's about it. Like you
Let us
need.
know the ingredients beforehand, Kirti. So I would like to make it with you. Then in that case, I would like to have all the ingredients there.
Yeah. You need ingredients. I mean, as I said, like you need a little bit of prep, but if you have prep, then
It's easy.
it's very easy.
It's easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
cake and all, I always thought it can be baked only in oven. I'm actually not, I don't have a sweet tooth, but people at home in the family have a
So
sweet
I'm not a baker, honestly, but cheesecake is so easy. So it's
tooth.
okay.
Okay. Okay, we should
You
try.
need, as I said, you need a little bit of prep. You need one or two. You give me one second. Like the mold or something. I have made it in Pyrex container also,
Yeah,
but then it doesn't come out properly.
I see. It
The
gets stuck
taste
in.
is good, of course, but cheesecake it should come out and then you see like it looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So now this is what I had got it from, I think, Amazon. It
What is it?
obviously it has a plate also
What is
in
it
it.
called?
This is the bunch cake one, right? Or
This is called as.
Well,
Get the link.
okay.
I'm getting blanked right now.
yeah, I
I know
know.
I'll
Yeah,
send the
yeah.
link of it.
I-
So you need this, but as I said, like I had made it in Pyrex bowl, and I wanted to give it to my friend for her 40th birthday. I just gave the Pyrex bowl to her because I didn't have this that time.
You are
So
sweet.
I'm sorry, I don't have this. So she was like, no, but the taste was so good, I really didn't care.
Yeah,
It
since
We
came
I'm
can do
out.
like the mango ones also, right? Because I saw
The
some
mango one,
recipes.
I will be talking. I'll be teaching the
Yeah,
mango one.
or
Yeah.
online I saw some where people do the mango one. Yeah,
Spring form, it is called as the spring
yeah, yeah.
form.
The
Yeah.
spring foam pan.
So
Yeah.
what I'm going to do is I'm just going to release the pressure for my
Sabudana.
sabudana kheer. You don't need to, but since I don't need to, it just fell.
And tell me the time it took, that L number.
I had turned it off if you remember,
I see. I see.
because we didn't want it to keep cooking, but
You're right.
it took around like 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, because we've been talking for like 10-15 minutes. So
Yes.
we made this and 5-7 minutes.
True.
Give me 1 minute, okay? So now, as I said, see, there is a lot of liquid in it. You see,
Yeah.
there is a lot of liquid, and you cannot see a lot of sabudana in it right now. But what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to put the lid on again, and we are going to let it sit for 25 to 30 minutes in this liquid.
Okay.
Why we opened it right now? Because we didn't want anything to be burning down. Like we don't know right now what's going on in the pot. But no, nothing is,
Right.
everything is good. And but right now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to at least show it
I
to
love
you
the
all.
color. The color is so pretty.
Yeah.
Yes, the color is beautiful. And see, it did not even separate the milk.
Yeah. Yeah. It didn't split. Yes.
So once it sits in our instant pot for like 25-30 minutes, the sabudana turns, I mean, it changes its shape, it doubles or triples in size. And
Oh
right now,
wow.
the sabudana is here, and this is milk.
Hmm.
I wish I could
Looks very
show you.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but
Uh,
once it sits in here, as I said, it's actually the pearls are so beautiful and doubles or triples in size.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to put the lid back. No pressure, nothing. It's just sitting in my pot.
Okay.
I mean, it's just switched off. This also has gone down now. It's just like maybe not even 1 minute. So I'm just show you something.
mm.
Give me 1 minute. Okay? I wanted to show you something. So I forgot to show you all last time. So this keeps moving, right? When we are stirring. So I'm just going to put this. It's
Ah,
just a
good
pepper
idea.
cake. I'm just going to put it here so the pot doesn't move.
Nice.
So now I'm going to put some cardamom powder in it. Actually, I'm going to put some cardamom powder here as well. So and if you think that this consistency is like it is um, too runny or too watery for you, but this tastes really good. The sheera really tastes good when it is of this consistency, but some families they prefer a little bit less what you say,
Running.
um, it's not runny, but maybe they want more grainy,
Yeah.
so you can put
Yeah, more
little less
dry.
water.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's about it. And I'm going to put it in here. Saffron strands. So the sheera is ready. So, and the aroma is so good right now. Here I just wish you all could taste it.
Sure, yes.
Uh,
Ghee
so
and the
that's
suji.
about it. If you have any question or
Oh, that this is
Yes,
fantastic. I
yes,
should
Suresh.
definitely try the sabudana thing. My husband has gone to the Indian stores, and I was like, okay, get me some sabudana.
so quick, you saw it. I mean, when you're cooking your maybe lunch, just start doing this, and it will be done by the time you are. I mean, your cooking is done.
I've done this before, but I've never used the saffron. I love the color that you showed, and so that is one thing I'm going to try.
Right, right. So even in this also, my mother or my mother-in-law, they put like a lot of saffron. So sheera also changes the color.
Mhm.
Um, sometimes my kids are like finicky. They're like, why yellow? So
Kids, yes.
they're kids.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So that's about it,
All
ladies.
right, fantastic. Deepti, Radhika, do you guys have any questions or anything to say to Kirti before we wrap
Mm,
up?
mm, no, just
Yeah.
wanted to say
Kir-
that this looks yummy, yummy. I'm going to make it. Yeah, thanks, Kirti.
Please make it
Thanks
and
for the
put it.
for the
Yeah.
nice
yeah.
explanation, and yeah, thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you so much, Kirti. Yes, it was very nice, detailed explanation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
All
We'll
right.
try now. Sojika halwa.
Yeah. And
And
when
I'll
you guys,
put the
Next
link
episode.
also. What I'll do is I'll
yeah,
put the description link
yeah,
in our
Okay.
chat.
yeah.
So
Please, because I missed the beginning, so I want to check that out.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Thank
When
you.
you guys make it,
Thank
please
you.
do put a picture in the group so it will motivate the others also
Yeah,
to join. And Kirti, thank you very much for one another session of the cooking with Instapot. We will look forward to the new one with no, the next one with the new timings. And I will share this recording. It should be available in about half an hour, I think, on the cloud. And whenever I get a chance today, I will share the
take your
recording
time.
so that
awesome.
everybody all.
Thanks
And
so much.
waiting
You.
for the
Thank you,
next one
ladies.
with the cheesecake. Yeah,
The
waiting for that
cheesecake,
one.
yes. I'll put the link. I mean, not link. I'll put the ingredient list so
Yeah,
we all
yeah.
can
Then
make
we
it
can
together.
buy it. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Thank
Thank you,
Sure.
you.
ladies.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you,
Thank you so
Kalai. Thank
much.
you, Kirti.
Bye.
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 Yeah,
Bye.
thanks, Kalai. Bye.